Hello friends, I Madhuri Tayar. Today we'll be going to discuss the topic that is insertion in the AVL trees. In the previous videos we have already seen AVL trees, introduction of it. We have compared AVL trees with the binary search tree also. We have seen the improvement of binary search tree to make it as a AVL tree. Again, we have seen some of the operations to be performed on AVL trees, that is rotations. Rotations plays important role while inserting the element in the AVL tree. So if you have not seen that video, so you can see the previous video and then you can go for this video or to understand better in a better way. Now, before going further, let us understand some special cases in rotations, and if that rotations and the trees are in bigger size. So you can verify here, suppose three nodes are there, B is to the left of A, again C is left of B, and again this AR is right of A, that is it's a subnode of your A node, that is a child of node A, then BR is a child node of B, and CL, that is a left child of C, and CR is the right child of C. So we can, if we'll be doing, if suppose your node A becomes here imbalance, so it will be, it's a left imbalance. So how we can sort it? We have to shift it A to the right, and then B will become the root node and C will be on the same position. But let us have, if we'll have some problem in this while doing the rotation. So we are doing the LL imbalance. So we'll be getting here the B node will be there, that B will be then the root node and A shifted to right. So now A is shifted to this right. So your A node is as it is and C is on the same position. Okay. So now let us understand that the CL and CR, these nodes are as it is here for the as a child node for C node. Then for A node, that is we can say the A's, that AR, that is the right child of your A node, is also the same on the right hand side. Now what will happen? But B is a root now. So how will be putting this BR, this right child of the B node, where we can put it? So you can verify the difficulty, that is placement of BR. So your BR will be shifted as the left child of your A. So now this BR is shifted here as a left child of A, because this BR was right to your that root of your that A, and that way their position that is identified, it is that is a left child of your A. So we can say that this is just a small, what we can call it as a special case when when we'll do some kind of rotation as for a bigger size. So this was again a left imbalance, because we have started from this point, it was a left imbalance. Again here it is a left imbalance. We have already seen this LL as a rotation in the previous video. For better understanding you can refer that video also. So proceeding further, now if it is a left imbalance, we can have a right imbalance also. So let's see that special case also. So now the special that case for the rotation in bigger size for the right rotation. So now here we are going on the right hand side. Again it's a imbalance is there at the A node, and again we are it's a right of your that A node, because C was added to B as a right node. Again B node was added to A as a right node. Now again it's a imbalance. Again the same kind of what you can call it at the childrens are there for every node. AL is the left child of A, BL is the left child of B, and CL and CR are the both childs of C node. Now we'll be shifting, this is RR imbalance, so we'll be going left side. So what will happen in this case? B will become the root node, A will be shifted totally downward here, and C will be as it is. Now what will happen with this then different nodes? So now let us verify that. So now you can verify that A is shifted on the left hand side, it is here. Then B node will become the root node, and C is there as it is. Now The problem was there with, again, CL and CR are placed as it is at the child node of node C. AL is also placed as a, the, what we can call it as the left child of a node A as it is. What about then this B? So B plays here the important role, where the B will be shifted. So again B will be shifted to the right child of your that A node. Why? Because this BL was right to towards B and then this position. So again A is now, this BL is shifted to the right of your B. So you can verify that BL is placed here. So this way we can find some of the special cases while understanding the rotation in avial tree. Let us go ahead. So again, this was a right-right imbalance. Already I have explained it. It is a right-right imbalance because it was because of this right node, that is C was right to the B and B was right to the A. Now let us understand some more rotations, or we can call it as the LR rotation, double rotation, but some shortcuts will be using it. So now suppose we were having this kind of what we can call it as the LR rotation. So what we do it, we first do the left that is on the left hand side we rotate the node, and then on the right hand side we rotate the node. In this case for the three nodes ABC. So the resultant, what we get out of it is that this one means we'll be getting a total shifting, that C will become then a root node, and then B is the left of your this C, and A is the right node of your C. So now this way we get the arrangement. So that means when we do have this kind of LR imbalance, so we should have this arrangement directly. So we can find a shortcut directly, that if we do have this kind of arrangement, so what you can do, you can replace this C node directly to your root node, and then you can place C on the right of it. Okay, that means C will be replaced there and A will be then on the right of it. So this is that way. So you replace C with A, B's position is as it is, only C is replaced at the root position, and this A will be shifting towards the right. Okay, so this way we can do, or we can find some of the shortcuts for the double rotations. Similarly, you can find the shortcut rotation for the RL rotation, for RL rotation also. So now here again it's a again shortcut for the bigger tree, we can verify for the LR rotation. So suppose if this is a case that this is left and right, and we have to do it now the same LR rotation, it is now for the bigger size. Now the tree is little bit bigger because it's having the different childs with it. So now if this is the case, then what we can do, again C will be taking the position of your A node, and A will be on the means C will be here, and then A will be on the right side of your this C. So and what will happen to this child then, this or BL, then CR and AR. So we can find here that first we'll be identifying the answer. So we'll be having the solution as it is. B will be on the left of B as it is position. C will be, still B will become your root node. So this is your C, and A will be on the right of your this C. Now BL is as it is as BL, and AR, that's the right child of A, is also on the right, on the proper position. Now what will happen with your this CL and CR? So we can verify that CL is left of your C. So CL is left of your C. So you can place that CL where, you can place that CL on the, well, we can verify it, CL was left of your C, that was right of your B. Okay, so then that means your CL can be placed for a B node. So now CL is placed to the right of your B. Similarly, this CR was right of your C, but your that C node was left of your B. So that way we can say CR will be the left of your this A node. So this way we can identify the position or the shortcuts while handling the double rotations even for a bigger size. Now shifting to a important topic, that is what actually we were creating, or the insertions in your avial tree. So now suppose we have to create a AVL tree for these key values, that is 40, 20, 10, 25, 30, 22 and 50. How will be inserting it? The rule says that when you will be entering the elements in the AVL tree, every time you have to check it that whether it is balanced or not. If it is balanced at that moment only, you make it. If it is not balanced, then you have to make it balanced. So at any position after adding any element to it, if it is getting imbalanced, we have to make it balance. Okay, so let us go ahead. If a node will start from 40 node, so insert 40. So initially 40 will be added in your AVL tree. Then next 20, your AVL tree is a binary search tree. 20 is less than 40, so 20 will be left of your 40. So this is the second step. 20 is added here. Now next is 10 is to be added. So 10 will be the what we can 10 is less of your 20, so 10 is now added to the left of your 20. Up till now we have not verified the balance factor as such because it was on only the two nodes. Now you can verify the balance factors also. So you can verify here the balance factor from the leaf node, it is 0, it is mentioned here. Then for this one it is 1, it is left node 1 minus the right node nothing, so 1. And for the 40 node, it's again left child 2 and minus right subtree 0. So the left answer is the balance factor is 2. That means it is getting imbalance here. That means 2 is not allowed for the AVL tree. Only 1, minus 1 and 0 is allowed as a balance factor. So this is getting imbalance. Now what we can do? We can verify from the diagram it's the left imbalance. So what we can do? We can shift your this 40 on the right hand side. That is LL rotation. So the next step is LL rotation and we'll be shifting this 40 on the right. So your 20 will become the root and then it will be getting balanced. So 10 is on the same position. Only 20 will be there as a root node and this 40 comes down on the right hand side. Okay. So this way 40 is here placed. Now again you can verify whether it is balanced or not. Yes, 0 here, again 0 here, balance factor, and here it is 1 minus 1 0. So now after the LL rotation your tree is getting balanced. Now you can proceed for the next operation now. Yes, now the next element is 25. Now 25 is to be added in your tree. 25 is, according to this one, 25 is, we can say it is a less than 40. So it will be added as a left child of your 40, this side. So now this is added here as 25. Now please verify while after addition whether it is balanced or not. So yes, for leaf node it is 0. Then again it is 1. Then here it is leaf node, it is 0, and here for the root node it is 1, the left subtree is 1 and the right one 2. So 1 minus 2 it is minus 1. So yes, it is 1 it's 1 0 and minus 1. So that means it is in the range, it lies for the AVL tree as 1 0 and minus 1. So the tree is balanced. So you can proceed. So that means tree is getting balanced. No need to again make it balanced. So proceed further for the next element to be added. The next element is here 30. So now next element is 30. So how we can add it? So 30 will be there to be added on the right side of your 25. So this 30 is added on the right side of your 25. Now please again verify the balancing factor. After every addition we have to check the balance factor. So now you can verify here the balance. Here leaf node it is 0. Then for the again leaf node this is 0. Now for the node 25 it is 0 minus 1 minus 1. For this node it will be, you can verify, it is left and then right. So the left value for this one is left height is 2 minus right side child is missing, so 0, so 2. So that means it is an imbalance. Again for this node left child is 1 and the right childs are 3, so it is minus, you can say minus 2. So now there is an imbalance as we are getting the values are the like this 2 and this minus 2. So your this tree is getting imbalance at two positions, that is at 40 means here, and it is imbalance at 20. Now how to resolve it? Okay, so we'll be doing here the LR rotation at lower side first. LR rotation, because we are getting imbalance here. So we can verify here the imbalance, where will be verifying here. So this is a LR rotation. So you can shift directly 30 as A, B, C. In the previous we have verified the shortcuts. So 30 will be shifted as a root to your 40, and then your 40 will be coming on the right side of your this 30. So please verify that one. And this one will be doing this LR rotation we are doing at the bottom first, at lower side first, because when this will be resolved, might be in some case automatically the upper side will be getting balanced. So every time when we do the operation, even at 2 or 3 time if it is imbalance, so you have to solve it from the lower side only. So we are solving that imbalance here first, and then we'll be solving here. Okay, so now going ahead with that, so we'll be getting here that answer, that 40 will be shifted here. Here this 40 is shifted now here, and the 30 becomes your root. Okay, now again you verify that whether the tree is now balanced or not. Your 25 node is as it is. Okay, so now shifting to here, so now you can verify the rest elements are the same. When it is 0, then here it is also 0, the balance one, then here it is 0, then this for the leaf node it is 0, and for the this root node we are getting 1, the left node, and the right node we are getting the height as 2. So we are getting the answer as -1. That means the node, even because of this adjustment in the lower side, we got as the balanced one. So this is now your tree is now getting balanced. So now the problem is over for after adding the number 30. Now proceeding towards adding next number 22 in this current tree. So 22 will be added on the left child of your this 25. So proceeding for the next one. So now 22 is added at the left child of your this 25. Again after addition you verify the balance factor. For the left child it is 0. Sorry, for the leaf node it is 0. It is 0. This is also 0. Here it is 1, and for the above nodes 2 minus 1 it is 0. Sorry, 2 minus 1 it is 1, and for your this node again it is a left height of left subtree is 1, and the right subtree is 1, 2 and 3. That means this height, so it is 3. So we are getting it as -2. That means again your node is getting imbalance at 20. Now what we can do? So we will be doing here the operation that yes, it's a imbalance. Which kind of imbalance it is? It is R, that is right side, then L side, and then left side. That means RLL. So we'll be calling it as RLL. So we'll be just keeping this rightmost, and we'll be going ahead for resolving this RL imbalance. So which one? So you can verify, we'll be resolving this imbalance here. So this is which kind of operation it is? So it's a right left imbalance. Why? Because 20 is now getting imbalanced. There is no other node here getting imbalanced, only 20 node. So therefore only the right, that is this part we are verifying. So now while doing this, if this is ABC with the shortcut, you can replace this C node with your this A node, and then your this will be shifting towards left. So when you will be doing it, the shortcut, you'll be getting the answer here as this one. So 25 will be shifted as the position of your node, like here 25 is shifted as your root node, and then 20 is shifted to right, and then 10 is shifted to the again the left of that node. So this way we'll be getting, and the 30 and 40 nodes are as it is. Now again after doing this, you can verify whether your tree is balanced or not. You can verify here, it is leaf node, it is 0, again for it is 0, and then for this one it is 0. Now for this node, leaf node, it is 0. For this node it is 0 minus 1 minus 1. Then for this node it is 2 minus 2 0. That means again this is now getting balanced. Okay, so now proceeding further for adding the next node. So this was your RL rotation already seen we have. Now the next number is to add 50 to it. So 50 is the right, we can add it at the rightmost of your 40. So it is added here. Again we have verified all the balance factor. So verified the balance factor here. So it is something, this is 0, this is 0 for this leaf node, this is 0 for the leaf node, this is also 0, this is 0, this is minus 1, this is 0 minus 2 minus 2, this is 2, that is height of left subtree, and the right subtree is 3, so 2 minus 3 it is minus 1. Now imbalance is happened here at 30. Okay, that means we have to shift this 30 towards the left side so that this whole part getting balanced. So how we can do it? So you can verify this is why it is done, because this 50 node is added to the right of 40 and then 40 is right of 30. Which kind of imbalance it is? So it is the RR imbalance. So what we will be doing, we'll be shifting this 30 towards the left. This is RR rotation. So what will be getting out of it? Your 30 node will be shifted down, 40 will take the position of your 30 and 50 node will be as it is. So you can verify that 50 is there as it is, this 40 is shifted upwards on the same one, and then 30 is shifted down. So now 30 is shifted here, and then you can verify all balance factors are 0 0 0 0, and even for the root it is 2 minus 2 0. So this way we have got the balanced AVL tree as a answer after inserting so many nodes in this AVL tree. Let us solve one more problem on AVL tree. Suppose this tree was given to us and it is asked to add a node 42 in it. So now we can compare 42 here with the root first. So that is 42 is greater than 40, so it will go right. Then it will go 50 left of 50, 42 is less than 50, then again 42 is less than 45, and then 42 is greater than 41, so it will be added on the right hand side. Before adding this, we have to verify the different balance factors also. So we have verified here different balance factors. So it is already checked out. It is 0 for the leaf nodes always, and then here it is 1 minus 1 0, it is 0 minus 1 minus 1, then it is 1 minus 1 0, here it is 2 minus 2 0, and here it is 2 minus 3 minus 1. Means previously this whole tree was balanced, now only we are adding node 42 here. So now this will be added on the right side of your node 41. Now let us check what will happen after adding the node 42 in it. So now here the node 42 is added. We have added a node 42. Again we'll be verifying the different balance factor for every node. So here it is 0 for the leaf node. Again it is 0. Here it is also 0. Here it is 0. Here it is 0. Now here it is, you can verify 2 minus 1, it is 1. Here it is 0 minus 1 minus 1. Here for this node it will be again 0. We can write here 0. Now for this node, here it is will be the left height of this subtree will be 3, and here on the right hand side 2. So it is 3 minus 2 1. And for this node it will be left subtree height is 2, and for the rightmost subtree it is 4. So now it is getting minus 2. That means your node is getting imbalance at the node at node 40, and this imbalance is shown here with the dot. Now what you can do, why this has happened? Because you have added a node 42 at the end here, means right of 41, that 41 is left of 45, 45 is a left of 50, and 50 is the right of your 40. So that means there is an imbalance at the node 40, and this is a right movement here, right, and again it's a left movement. So we can verify that we have to perform the rotation or the uh, performing the balancing in this region of the avial tree. Fine. So now this is a right and then a left as of a rotation. So what will happen? 45 will be shifted to 40. 40 will be there on the left of this root node, and then 50 will be there as it is. So we can do it. The shortcut we know it. So this will be 45 will be shifted here, and then this 40 will be here before 30, and then the rest of arrangement will be the same. So you can verify we did the RL rotation. So we identified 45 is there now on the top, that is it will become your current root. Then 40 shifted to the left hand side, then 50 is on the right as it is. So this is a RL rotation. In short we did it, and the rest balancing factor we have identified. So again, after identification of the different the factors, so we have identified for the leaf node it is 0, it is 0, 0, 0. Now this is 0 minus 1 minus 1. Then here it is with the what we can 0 minus 1, it is minus 1. Then here it is for the left of it is tree 2 minus 0, it is 2. Then it is 0, 1 minus 1 0. Here it is 0. Here it is 1, and the rest you can verify. Here it is 3 minus 4. So here it is also minus 1. So but here we are getting the imbalance. So here for we are getting the balance factor here as 2. So we have to balance it. So which kind of rotation we can perform? So you can verify. Here it is L, that is 41 is the left of your 46. So that way we have identified it as L. Here it is L, that is this one. 41 is left of 46, so it is L, and then this 42 is right of 41, so here it is R. So we can identify that here the rotation is LR. What we'll be doing then in that case, we'll be doing the small operation that this will be become a root, and this will be shifted. 41 will be as it is there, and then your 42 will be right of your 46. So we will be verifying that one in the next slide, that 42 will be the right of your node here. It will be swapped first, and then 46 will come to the right of your 42. So this way we'll be getting here this from the previous slide itself, it is the same way. So we are shifting here on the right of it. So please verify the answer. It was imbalanced because of this 2, and we are performing here the LR as a rotation, that is a left, here left, and here it is R rotation. So please verify the answer. So 42 will be the root of this then, and 46 will be shifted to right. So please verify that. So we'll be getting here that 42 is now changed to here, and your 46 is shifted here, and then 41 is as it is. So this way we can use the shortcuts that we have already seen in this video in the initial slides, and that way we can verify the answer. Now again you verify all the balancing factors. So it is all the factors are means all everywhere you are getting it is balance 0 0. Only here we are getting minus 1. Yes, but it is in the range for in of the your avial tree, that is 0 1 and minus 1. So this is the final avial tree that we have drawn. So this way we can solve any of the problem under the heading of avial tree. So here the important points are, we have to go step by step for every insertion to be performed, and every time we have to check it out that the balance factor is there properly or not. If it is imbalanced, then we have to make it balanced by performing various rotations. Now the total time complexity for adding any node or even searching from your this whole avial tree, it is should not be more than 1.44 log n. Asymptotically I can say it's a log n as a complexity, and at the end I can say that your all avial trees are BSTs, but all binary search trees need not be avial tree. So you can solve some more examples that you can build the different avial trees for the given key values, and even you can build this avial tree by using these keys. So thank you for watching this video. In the next lecture, we're going to cover the deletion operation in AVL trees. Thank you.